Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Tuesday, November 17th edition of the Daily Situational Awareness Brief. My updated number of the detainees in the Rio Grande Valley sector was updated yesterday. No new declarations. Notice for the PDAs have 16 requested for Texas counties for IA, and now we have 10 PA requests for Texas. Those are to begin on the 19th. And also for the IA, we have 16 requested, 12 complete. No new FMAGs. Take a look around the region.
Portions of Region 6 will be the area to keep an eye on today in terms of a severe weather and flash flooding threat. With the western portions of the region, you can see we've got some shaded colors on there too for a wind and a winter weather threat. So heavy rain and severe weather over the east, and then more of a winter weather and wind threat over the west. So if we move on to the next set of slides, we can see that Tuesday and then into early Wednesday are going to be our main action periods for Region 6. We do have a slight to enhanced risk for severe weather over portions of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas today. Again, those eastern to northeastern portions of the region, and that also coincides with our heavy rain and flash flooding threat. We did have a strong cold front move across parts of New Mexico and West Texas overnight, and then we'll continue to move across Texas and Oklahoma this morning, and we will see some strong non-thunderstorm winds in the wake of that. We do have some light snow that's currently falling across portions of the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, as well as northeastern New Mexico this morning. Looks like snowfall will continue throughout the day. With those elevated winds, we could actually see some blizzard conditions over northeastern portions of New Mexico. We do have a blizzard warning in effect there for a good portion of the day. But conditions are expected to subside as the storm system that's producing these showers and thunderstorms continues to move off northeast of the region today. So may see a few lingering showers and thunderstorms over portions of southeastern Louisiana on Wednesday morning. There is a risk for maybe an isolated severe thunderstorm or two as that system moves off to the east. But the remainder of the 2 to 5 day period for FEMA Region 6 appears to be relatively quiet. Now, I know you mentioned power outages earlier. It's possible that as across the eastern portion of the region today, damaging winds and isolated tornadoes will certainly be possible. So additional power outages and maybe even some isolated spots of damage are certainly possible throughout the remainder of the day. Now moving on to the next slide, you can see for our forecasted rainfall, heaviest rain for both today and the upcoming 5 day period will be across portions of Arkansas and Louisiana. We do have flash flood watches also in effect, so again, heavy rain may produce some flash flooding across eastern portions of the region. In terms of our river status and forecast, The Trinity River at Liberty is currently running the highest out of all of our rivers right now, but that is currently in moderate flood stage. We will need to keep an eye on the upper Sabine through the middle Trinity for the remainder of the week, as significant flooding may be possible there. But the sites along both of those rivers now are just in minor flood stage. Moving on to the next slide. We do have a disturbed area that we're keeping an eye on in the southwestern Caribbean Sea. We do have a 10% chance of tropical cyclone development over the next 2 days, but within the next day or so, this is expected to move into Central America, and that's really going to limit any kind of development we expect to see with this system. No change to the drought monitor. The next one will be released on Thursday, and in terms of space weather, may need to keep an eye on Wednesday for some minor geomagnetic storm activity, but other than that, fairly low impact on the space weather front.
All right, thank you, Melissa. If anyone has any questions on the National Weather Service, you know what to do. Type in the chat window or speak up if you're on the phone. Now look at the meetings and events going on around the region this week. And what you've all been waiting for. Tornadoes always form from a severe or intense thunderstorm. True or false? Always. False, false, false. Always. Yes, they do. Anyway, this concludes today's briefing. Last chance for any questions. Hearing none, what about hurricanes? Alright, this concludes today's briefing. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.